Good morning, YouTube. Well, morning where I am. It could be night, it could be afternoon, it could be noon, it could be the middle of the night that you're watching this. Not really sure, but there's gonna be a video that I meant to post back in April that I'm gonna post today at some point. Y'all probably wondering where the heck I am, because normally I post a video inside the house in a pink room. It was an old bedroom when I was a kid. Normally I would post if I decided to do this when I lived in my little house that was 2 bedroom, 2 bath. It'd be white walls or gray walls. I think it's like white though, but I don't live in the house anymore. That house is up the hill owned by someone, so I can't go in and be like, hey, can I get a view of the house? Whatever. Me and my husband had financial troubles and everything, so we moved back in with my parents and his parents, so we're back and forth. I meant to post a video in April. I've got a terrible cough because I had bronchitis, because I had to go back to the doctor about 2 weeks after that video and everything, and I told y'all an update on the cats. So been about 2 years now since that video that I showed where it showed all the cats that I had. And I mentioned that, okay, so back in 2012, 2011, on July the 4th morning, I heard something outside my window sound like a cat. And I heard a few times, hey, I can see the moon. It's out, y'all. Sorry, I'm on. My ADHD is acting up. My hypertension disorder. I don't focus very well sometimes. But, I heard a kitten outside, and I thought it was my imagination, but then I kept hearing it. Well, then I looked out my bedroom window, and I looked up towards, my Gray Martins and Papa's, the Martin side of my family. And there was a little kitten, so I went outside and I was able to coast it in. Oh, y'all. Came to find out later she had 3 other siblings that were all girls. Y'all, I just fell. It's fine. My balance is not what it used to be. And maybe I shouldn't be walking while I'm doing this video, but I'm okay. Just a little hurt. And we'll make a video about this later, actually, the fall and stuff. But, I don't know, I haven't made videos since April, so that's with April. But, I ended up adopting her 3 siblings, and her mom. And after a little while, we let her mom go back into the wild. But the other 4, like, little indoor cats. So, we had Bandit Girl, Rain Cloud, Dallas Star, and Luna Moon. Yes, I know Luna is the Japanese word for moon, so her name was Moon, but we called her Luna Moon. And Geralt, be nice, I'm outside, and Geralt's trying to chase his nephew. This is Geralt. Y'all can see him. He's the one that won't let us get too close. This is Mask. He was on the table and then got in the chair, so y'all didn't get to see him. But, Mask is older by a few years than Geralt. He's going to give him some breakfast. He's older, and he is Geralt's sister, or Geralt's brother. Geralt's mom and Mask are brothers. They're from different litters, but they're still siblings. Geralt's. And there's Nico! Or cat, if y'all want to call him again, because Nico is the Japanese word for cat. So he's big fuzzy. I love him. He's going over to his spot. Geralt Garrett still wants to get close. Let's see. So I'm here, and he's there. That's about as close as he'll let me get. I did get to pet him. I got to pet him last 2 weeks ago. Yeah. So I got to pet him about 2 weeks ago. He hasn't let me touch him since. Y'all, it is like already hot, and it's not even, the sun's not even, it's like 8, 9 o'clock, and it's already like hot outside. It's Georgia weather for you. I live in Georgia, if y'all, not recall. I think I might have mentioned that. No, I am bleeding. Okay. Scab my knees up real bad. So, I mean, y'all know, if y'all live in Georgia, y'all know how Georgia weather is sometimes. But, so it's already hot outside. But, I was making the video and telling you. But, after we decided to adopt Cinnamon, that was the kitten's name, of Bandit, Dallas, Luna, and Rain, we had them, and I got them tamed by, I think, maybe Halloween of that year, even though I moved out in, like, August, so I had, like, a month till I moved out to help mom with the kittens, because not only did I have to make sure that the room that they were staying in was clean even after I moved out, they had to be bottle fed every, like, 4 hours. So it's like my husband was working. He didn't get home until like 1 in the morning, so I would just come down here when he left at like 2. But I'd come down here about 3, sometimes 4 o'clock. Sometimes I'd just get on, pick me up when she went by my house, and she had to go by my house to get to her house. And I'd come down here and have supper with them and help take care of the kittens and stuff and things. But, the year back in 16, my dad passed, and in 17, I'm not exactly sure what happened, but we had a few cats that we let in and out of the house, and some were permanently outside, and some that were permanently inside, just depend. This fateful day, we let a cat go outside. This cat's name was Raincloud. This was like my dad's favorite baby. That one and Bandit, the one that had the bad eye, the one that had to get eye surgery and get one of her eyes removed. Sad, I know. She went outside either one morning or one afternoon, around this time in the morning. When my mom left to go to work, she's gone, but Nick is still here. She left, went to work, and either Rain left when she went out or when she came back home, and Rain got outside, and we don't know what happened to her. She kind of just disappeared, and we never saw her again. But we did take in another white cat that we did see, and we named her Storm, and she was gorgeous white. But we named her Storm because we were kind of, Garrett, just take mask. Garrett, be nice, mask. Mask, you okay, buddy? You're so bad, a nephew. Your sweet Uncle Dad. But we named her Storm to honor Raincloud. She was with us for about 2 years, and then we let her out, and I don't know what happened to her. She went outside, and I don't know what. We're not having to worry about hawks and eagles getting our cats anymore, because we have ice trees now. I mean, we still got, a big open sky, and you can probably maybe see the moon. But, Markiplier, if you're watching this, there's the moon. If y'all been listening to the Distractable podcast, y'all know Markiplier and his moon thing. But we have decent sized trees now. The cats can hide, so we hadn't had problems with eagles, hawks, or falcons getting our cats, because we had like 3 disappear that we believe was that, and I hadn't seen the one that normally circles during the day. So he hasn't done any flybys in about 2 years, probably. Um, I know I'm not supposed to say this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I do not like hawks. I do not like falcons, eagles, any of that, because they've killed one too many of my cats. And if I could, which sadly, I there's no way I could do that because I can't shoot with cuss to save my life. Um, I don't know. I might could shoot to save my life, but that's the point. But I don't think I. Huh? I'll look into that and think about and reply to that maybe later. Probably not though. But this hawk, falcon, whatever that was stalking our cats, I always knew from what direction it came. And I was like, I want to kill this thing or call animals, wildlife, so it can be relocated. But with at this time being where I didn't live down here and I had 2 cats and they were inside the house all the time, I wasn't really worried about my mom's cats down here, where the hawk and falcon were attacking the cats. But at that time, she only had 4 cats, and they were under house lock, so they had to stay in by the side of the one. Well, I eventually had to move back down here, and I had a cat, so I had to figure like, because in '09 the trees were completely gone. You could see all the way to the surf field and across the pond. You could walk around the pond. It was safe. It's not safe anymore. But yeah, we have a old sort forest. It's still there, but you can't get to it without going through very snaky grass and very tall trees. So it's kind of hard to get to. But in '09 in '08 we had that bad tornado on Mother's Day, and then '08 they just got rid of all of our trees. I mean, it was just barren. We had a really good snow that winter of '09 because between the winter, they cleaned out all the trees, and then we had that really bad winter where we had snow. I loved it. It was awesome. But they planted trees, and they've been growing, and they've been here they got planted maybe '09, '10, late in the year. Either late '09 or early '10. So we have trees now, so they're only, so many years old. But they can clear out everything. Like, there were no trees. Mama redid her driveway. Because they had flattened out, so we didn't have the woods, because the woods used to be a lot closer to our house, the ones that were on the side of the house. And she redid her driveway and did a new driveway and everything, and it's just different. Which I guess I'm okay with. That's the point. But you know, but with the cats, I told y'all that back in 2021, I think it was actually 2022, because Hunter just turned 2 this past July. And, I guess it's still July, but his birthday was earlier this month. So in 2022 of July, a cat of ours named Bowtie that y'all saw in one of the videos, he got real bad sick. He was fine on my birthday, and then a month later, basically, he was fine, and then he was sick. And it's overnight he got sick. I took him to the vet. The vet said he has 2 tumors. I could do surgery, but he could die during surgery, or I could accidentally nick something while trying to remove these 2 tumors. So the vet said the best thing to be is to put him on meds, see if we can get him stable enough, and I can try to do surgery, or you can take him home, put on meds so he's not in so much pain. That way he can, semi-be, comfortable until, he dies, or you can go ahead and put him down. Well, Mom gave him a month after my birthday. Not even a month. Maybe 3 weeks. After my birthday to see if the meds would help. After he got so bad sick. Well, he didn't really move. He didn't drink. He never pottied. He didn't get better. But we could tell that he wasn't in pain. But he was so hungry and so thirsty, but he couldn't feed himself. He couldn't drink. We couldn't really help him. We tried everything to try to get him to get his energy back, but he never did. And my mama wanted to do surgery, but she called the vet a few days before. She's like, "What surgery is it and what kind of cancer does he have?" So the vet told her, and she wanted to know how big the tumors were they had. And the doctor told her, and realized, oh my God, this is probably the same cancer that Luna had back when she got so bad sick. But since he had one on each side, and with what kind it was, it comes back. And it's always more aggressive when it comes back, apparently. I can't remember where it was. What it was, but I remember that part. So she gave it a few days salt, and then she decided that she was gonna put him down. So the morning of, she put him in the cat carrier, and when I came to town, she had the door open in case he wanted to go back to the spot. So he's in the cat carrier with a towel and a blanket, and I brought him to town. And when I got to town, we went to the vet, and Mom got him put to sleep, and she stayed with him. And we got paw prints and fur from him. And Mom brought him home and buried him under his tree. And his Aunt Dallas, which is his mama's sibling, is buried beside him along with Luna. She's also buried out there under this tree. So she came home, cried for that day, and the next day she dug the hole, and she wanted to do it by herself, and she buried him. So he died in July, and I got the kittens in July. You might remember I talked about Thor that's Salmass, Pixie that's not ours, and Olsik because he looked like an Olsik when he was little, and now his name's Hunter. Yes, some of my names you will be like, oh, I know what that is. Oh yeah, that's the point. I will get back to. So when he died, me and Nick, about a week, 2 weeks later, maybe less than a week later, took trash off to the trash dump that we go to every weekend. Every weekend we take off trash because my mom put me in charge of that when we moved back in with her. And we took off trash, and there was 3 kittens, and it was such a hot July day that we couldn't leave them. So we brought them home and left them here, and Mama said, you can't leave them here while you're gone. So they went there with us until about Christmas was the first time that I was willing to leave them here at the house with my mom and believe that she wouldn't let them out and they'd be safe. And she wouldn't take them off. That was Christmas of 2022. 2023? 2020, yeah, 2022, I believe, because he just turned 2. So, later on in 2022, after July of 2022, I think it was like August, September, his mama, a bow tie, her Bandit that has one eye, I don't know what happened. Was gone for like 2 days. Bandit must have got outside while me and Nick weren't paying attention, and she disappeared. I'm checking on my plants. I decided to put catnip and sweet potatoes all in these same pots, and I think the catnip is trying to take over, and my sweet potatoes are not growing like they're supposed to. And I have 3 mushrooms that just showed up out of nowhere, and I don't think they're edible. Those mushrooms I normally see in our yard, but they're in my flower pot. Go figure. So that's one, but it'll be fine. Catnip's for the cats to eat, because they don't let it get very big. And I've got some weird leaves that look like they're from my sweet potato vine, which they're probably acid water that's out here with the dew and stuff, which is fine. I mean, it's fine. It's just I'd prefer it not to grow all over the yard and take over, because some plants can do that. Like, if you like strawberries, get a strawberry plant. Plant you 1 or 2 little strawberries. See what that does to your garden. Never again. Never again. My brother had a garden that was close to the pond. They weren't right here at the house. But my brother had a little garden. I had a little garden, and my mom had one. So I planted a few things that are vegetables that I liked and stuff, and stuff that grew on vines, and, we'd crawl up the lattice that we had. And my mom had her tomatoes and cucumbers and squash and different things. Well, lo and behold, my brother had this, and strawberries. He plants the strawberries on the end, not the one that's like got all the free yard this way, but on the one that's right next to mine, because my plot was like right next to my mom's. Well, we're harvesting. He's got little strawberries and everything. Well, after all the harvesting's done and everything, Mama, is like, let's stall along, whatever, and everything's gonna die when winter comes. Well, we let winter pass. Time to start getting, new soil and making sure that we have stuff to grow and things. His strawberries did not stop growing over the winter. His strawberries took over his entire little garden area that he had, and had started going into mine. So he cuts them back, lets them be, and I get them on mine, and we get our garden started back. Well, Mama decided it's too long of a walk to walk all the way over there to our garden and hose. I mean, we don't have a hose that's close. It's all the way on the other side of the yard. So Mama moves the garden closer to the house. Fine, but we have to wait until after harvest to harvest the tomatoes, cucumber, squash, carrots, different things, until we can move it. But we're going to move it next year. But during the winter and the fall months, we worked on it while we were still harvesting all year, because, well, Trip is scared about moving his strawberries because he's not sure if the bush will live. So he leaves the bush there, and, well, we have our new garden pots. Trip's not allowed to grow strawberries because he can still get over to the window. Well, he forgets about strawberries because he has his little thing. He's got his own little special pot that's away from the garden that he can still water with a water hose that is full of strawberries. Like, year round, he had fresh strawberries. It's crazy. You would think the cold would kill it or the snow would kill it. No. It has been 12 plus years since we had that garden over there. I was over there recently because he had to cut back the branches and the grass and everything. I could get to the old garden because it's still there. Well, lo and behold, y'all, I got close enough to see if there was anything still growing. There are still carrots that are growing. Because I'm like, what is this? And I pulled up, I'm like, oh, I'm scared. Raps window that. His strawberries are still making strawberries. That strawberry bush is still making strawberries, y'all. And it's been, I know, 12 plus years. Of course, if y'all have watched any videos and I've told you how old y'all were, this was when I was in middle school that me and him had that thing. He's 5 years younger than me. So, I mean, you know, it's been 12 plus years. It's actually been 20 plus years since I've been in middle school, actually, probably 20 years. I'm not going into that right now. I'll probably seen my videos and I probably have told y'all. But it's really hot right now and muggy because it rained yesterday. I think it's supposed to rain later. Right now, my mom has a one-car garage and then she has like a little shop area that there's absolutely nothing in this little shop area. But she has the carport and then she has her shop area. She don't have anything in there, so I don't know why she needs it. But it's built up, it's fine. I just let her have this little room that has nothing in it. It has absolutely nothing. There's a door there, and then there's another door under the carport. So under this carport area,